force.
Hi everyone, welcome to 2K Sports. Should be a fun one here. We have some collegiate players stepping into the fray. And tonight, we've got Virginia Beach playing against Chicago. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Down low, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Williamson, the screen. The drive by Paul. Towns wide open. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Great decision there. Move the ball out and find the open shooter.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
He gets it in there.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
And he drives in, and Curry throws it down hard.
How about the quickness on the drive from Curry? The moment he finds his opening, that guy is off to the races.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a three-point game. And that one's good, Williamson.
Zion keeping the defense on their toes right there.
And Curry throws it down hard.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williamson. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Yeah, you could see Zion's internal clock go off there.
Shaq with the screen. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. That shot off.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Now, here is O'Neal. Ryan Williamson unable to get his last shot to go.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Now here's Williamson. He has 7. It's blocked by Shaq.
And he sent a message with that swat. Do not come in my house.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Towns for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Towns has got 6.
Well, you got to close out on Towns from there because he's lethal from those corner spots.
Here's Curry with the 3. Here's Samuelson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, she's got some ups. When you give her a launching pad, she will use it.
Shaq with the screen. Lets it go from deep. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Chicago leads by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
He is such a powerful dunker. When Zion is cleared for takeoff, he doesn't pass up those opportunities.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Virginia Beach trails by 5. It's Curry outside. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Honestly, guys.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Well, showing off her range out beyond the arc. She's worked hard on her three-point shot.
Now here's Curry. 12 points for him. Pass to Chambers. Left side, O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
That rim has a family.
And Towns throws it down.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
And here's Shaq. Oh, the size and the force of Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
Oh, how about that? Going over the top. And she just throws it down.
Pass to Paul. Lets it go with a 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. It's Edwards on the wing. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop.
How about Towns rumbling down that court, completing the break.
And finished off by O'Neal.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
Now here's Williamson. 12 points for him. And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, this is what makes Towns an all-star caliber player. He has the ability to take over games by himself.
Here's Butler. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Here's Williamson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Shaq.
Well, getting in Zion's way is really a recipe for contact. You know he won't hold back.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Over to the wing. And the wide open shot from Paul. And again, no good by Chicago. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. And that one is good.
Oh, the D has to show a little more resistance down there.
It's stolen by Dallenberg. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Curry. Oh, Curry making a statement.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Butler attacking. Right side Towns. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And the first half is now in the books. It's Chicago. They lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And they double up Butler. And here's Davis for 3.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Green. Now Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Virginia Beach needs to get off a shot here. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got 17 now.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. There's the double team with Westbrook. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Curry. He's got 17. From the arc. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Chicago leading by 6. Finishes the break with a slam.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And they double up Butler. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dennis Rodman. That's his first foul. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Back to Butler. Davis sets a screen. 4 on the clock.
Elite at the defensive end. Holmgren makes up for a lack of strength with great length and timing.
Here's Westbrook. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Yeah, it takes vision to spot those openings. Good ball movement.
Butler. The offensive rebound. Holmgren with the steal. Outside, Green. Back to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Holmgren wide open. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Butler. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Rodman double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. And Davis sends it back.
A defensive stalwart, the young big man Davis, a juggernaut on that side of the floor.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
And how about that little subtle head fake by Curry? Defense too aggressive that time.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And both free throws good for Curry. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Kicks it out to Williamson. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Williamson's got 17.
Yeah, you'd like to see Williamson be able to take that three more often, but he's got to shoot it better.
The drive by Williamson. Oh, he misses the dunk. Curry from deep three-point land. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first three quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Chicago leads by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. Pass to Westbrook. Holmgren outside. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Virginia Beach pulls it in.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
On defense, Chicago. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside for Curry. 5 to shoot. To tie it up. Blocked again.
Oh, big cat saying no way.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Well, the defense was all over him, but Butler is not someone who gets rattled.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, once Zion is rolling, good luck stopping him.
Back to Curry. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Rodman, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
To the paint. Butler with the bucket down low.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. 1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Williamson in the post. Back to Butler. Knocked away. Westbrook with the steal. Out left to the wing. And they'll get another chance.
Boy, that's how you make life tough on your...
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
He's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Takes it inside. Money!
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for Chicago.
Those are some key points there from Zion Williamson.
Inside, here's Holmgren. Chicago grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Curry can't get it to go. And then Paul slams it in.
Oh, big-time jam. Oh, man, that was sensational.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. Hi, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. Should be a fun one here. We have some collegiate players stepping into the fray. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Pass to Holmgren. And that one drops.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Right side Aldridge. Stolen by Wilson. Now Morant. Kicks it out to Wilson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And this is why you let Wilson do his thing down low. He's effective at getting shots he wants inside. And the explosiveness that Caleb Wilson plays with is something defenses always need to be wary of. When he's in that dunker spot or the roller in the two-man game, you have to have him tagged or he will rise up and punish you.
And that one's good. Morant.
Well, Morant has all the moves to find a way to score in there.
Outside Aldridge. Curry with it. He's picked up by Morant. Here's Brooks. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Curry. Morant with the steal. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. And stolen by Arenas. Wilson with the block.
Well, and at just about 6'10", you have to take Wilson seriously on defense because he can and will block your shot.
Now here's Brooks. Got that bucket in no time at all.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Here's Morant. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Clock is at 3. Brooks used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Bagley, no good. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Pass to Wilson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
It's so quick off the floor. Wilson with the easy deuce.
Aldridge a screen. Here's Curry going inside. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
And getting physical inside and getting to the line. That's the attitude they want him to have.
Really, Darren Peterson is one of the most exciting guard prospects in a while. He's got a polished overall game and just plays beyond his years. And coaches rave about his leadership skills.
And that is why Holmgren went second in the draft. He can dominate the paint.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Here's Peterson, and he goes big with the dunk right over Ja Morant.
Goodness, Darren Peterson, take the stage.
Out to the wing. Back to Bagley. Shoots over Holmgren. Bagley, no good. It's stolen by Bagley. And so the first quarter is in the books. Virginia Beach leads by 6. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Virginia Beach.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And you're also seeing that high motor in terms of their ability to block shots or alter them, bringing that presence defensively.
Pass to Brooks. Bagley with the block.
Wow, did he time up that block? Strong defense at the rim. Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Now here's Brooks. Scoreless thus far. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky when he moves around the floor. Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. For 3, Holmgren. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's what Jordan does best. An extremely lethal dunker.
Here's Peterson. No good from outside. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, he got the position he wanted in the paint and got the defender to overcommit and got himself to the line.
Baltimore making a switch here. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's ready to talk things through with them. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Morant takes off. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, when Morant gets a step to the hoop, he's looking to drop the hammer on you.
Here's Bagley. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. From deep, Rodman. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Morant outside. Driving in. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Here's Peterson. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
And if you write up a wish list of qualities in an NBA guard, Darren Peterson checks just about every box. He's in that old school mold in that he can play either spot in the backcourt, and his explosiveness puts him in rare air indeed.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dennis Rodman. That's his first foul. Here's Morant. Pass to Wilson. Out to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Back to Wilson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Doing his job on the glass and it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
The kick out to Harper. To the middle. Outside, Bagley. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Pass to Morant. Here's Peterson. There's the 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Virginia Beach up 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. To the paint. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And this is the power you like seeing from Aldridge, leaving no room for error with that flush.
Here's Wilson. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Oh, savvy move there. Using the pump fake to get the defender off balance and earns himself a trip to the line.
Well, you talk about a toolsy forward. Caleb Wilson has tremendous upside. The size, the reach, and the agility to make an immediate impact on the game, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
So they take the lead.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Now here's Brooks. Nothing on the board. Inside. Holmgren can't hit. Outside Curry. Puts up a three. Again, Curry missing. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for Virginia Beach. They lead by 1. Over to the left wing. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now.
Face purple smiling tears.
And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
Pass to Peterson. Lets it go with the three. Baltimore with the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:33 left to play in the third. And slam dunk by Arenas.
It's fun to just watch Arenas play. He's electric. Has his own style, and what an explosive play right there.
This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Wilson, and a missed layup.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Down low, and finished off by Bagley.
Oh, he's not going to miss that.
The three from Morant. And it's Harper with the rebound. Baltimore on offense. It's a 1-point game. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Curry, that's good.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
He gets that one.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Virginia Beach shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here is Lillard. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Baltimore leads by just 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Virginia Beach trails by 3. Morant right side. Here's Wilson. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Stolen by Brooks. For 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Virginia Beach.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by Gilbert Arenas.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Brooks outside. Clock at 6. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
Yeah, clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
Well, how about that killer instinct? He was going to get that bucket for him, no matter who was on it.
Here's Peterson. It's Morant. The response, slamming it home.
Well, yeah, there's that explosiveness we talk about with Morant. He gets off the floor with such ease.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Brooks outside. Holmgren rips down the rebound. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Baltimore with the ball.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
Shoots the three. Cleared away by Bagley.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Curry fires. And the three misses. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Now Holmgren. Oh, the dunk.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Now Morant. Here's Holmgren. It's stolen by Bagley. And another fast break for Baltimore. Down he goes for three.
Well, we talk about icing his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
I mean, he's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul him.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here's Iverson. Chet bullies his way inside.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Ice in the veins, providing a shockwave.
And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Following the bucket by Baltimore. Here's O'Neal. And he gets it back. 5 to shoot. That doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now Iverson.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. What do you think we're going to see here?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
Puts it up off the inbound. Ooh, offline. And so it's Baltimore with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You got to love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you later on.
Oops, finger red number 1.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation. The atmosphere in this building is electric as we get a chance to see an energized college player plugged into the roster. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Face fuchsia white eyes.
So it'll be Chicago off the tip. Paul left side. Kicks it out to Mitchell. From outside, off the mark. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And here's Rose, following the three from Chris Paul. Banked in off the glass.
And Rose proving already to be a relentless competitor, excellent at finding ways to finish inside.
Now here's Paul. Over Rose. Kicks it out to Williamson. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. To the paint. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, you have to really appreciate Williamson's fire and tenacity on the court. Players like him get everyone to increase their intensity. Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Here's Rose, and finished off by Rose.
And this is what Rose brings to the table. When he gets out in the open court, he doesn't take his foot off that.
Oh my God.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Here's Rose, and he drives in. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And you give Rose an angle to the rim. That's exactly what's going to happen. Too quick, too explosive.
Pass to Adebayo. Now Rose. Paul grabs the board.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Knocked loose. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's Reese. Outside, Towns. Off target from outside. And it's Rose with the ball for Virginia Beach. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Whoa!
And that's a timely pass, setting her teammate up for success.
Here's Rose. Oh! And he jams it with authority.
And without question, Derrick Rose is one of the most athletic players the league has ever seen. Right there, reminding us just what he can do.
Here's Curry with the three, and it's sent back by Mitchell. And so it looks like it'll be Virginia Beach's ball. Chicago making a switch here. Chicago on defense, trailing by 2. Pass to Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Out left to the wing. Here's Lou. And Reed throws it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Mitchell wide open. Nails the open triple off the fast break.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Virginia Beach shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Here's Reese. Another 3 for Chicago. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Chicago leads by only 1. And we'll be back in... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that.
Oh, wow!
Young fella.
What a dunk!
Guys back and forth this first half.
Oh, my goodness!
Look, what a play!
Man, this is how lethal Rose can be on offense, and it's because of that high motor he possesses.
Lewis attacking, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Rose, no good. Pass to Reed. Here's Reese, covered by Williamson. Shoots, and foul on the shot. So she'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Well, this is a good job by Reese of not backing down. Forces the issue with the defense.
Chicago making a switch here. Here's Rose. The rebound by Dosunmu.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Here's Mitchell. And Adebayo sends it back.
Well, this is what Adebayo is known for. An outstanding defender who protects the rim so well.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. The drive by Williamson. He gets it in there.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. Fantastic work inside from Mitchell.
Physical finish from Mitchell, a guy who has no problem playing through contact.
Watch this.
Right side Curry. Pass to Reese. Takes it inside. Power down with both hands.
Yeah, when she's got some momentum behind her, watch out, because she can and will throw it down.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Virginia Beach?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Here's Paul. He has 7. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. From past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Paul's got 10.
You know, Paul is smart with his shot selection. He only takes what he likes.
Here's Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Left side, Reed. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And Reed throws it down.
Well, showing off his power. Reed gave the dunk everything he had.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Here's Williamson. Sean Lewis pulls it in.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Williamson, the screen. Inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Virginia Beach up by 3. And we'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Rose. Reese pulls it in. Chicago trails by 3. There's Williamson with the 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, the 3-ball hasn't been a featured component of Zion's game, but with work, he can become capable from that.
Here's Reese. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And Virginia Beach leads by 3. Out to the wing. Here's Reese. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
I love the confidence from Reese, trusting in that lefty J.
Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Williamson outside. There's a screen. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Outside Rose. Adebayo the screen. To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
I love when they put Adebayo in that action. Bam is really quick for his size, making him hard to track.
Paul with the 3. Virginia Beach pulls it in. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation. Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot up.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And both free throws good for Curry.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Mitchell left side. Here's Paul. He's got 10.
Wow. She took flight.
And finished off by Williamson.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
Here's Paul. Driving the lane. The kick out to Towns. Reese pulls it in. Virginia Beach leading by 6. Here's Adebayo. The shot from the low post is good. Adebayo's got 8 points.
Yeah, how about Adebayo? Just discarding the defender and finishing strong.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Chicago making a switch here. .59 seconds left to play here in the third. Ball outside. Picked by Reed. Fires from deep. Reese pulls it in. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 10-point Virginia Beach lead.
Well, that is where Reese wants the ball, in the paint, where she can use her size.
That was a sweet one right there.
Here's Rose. Outside for Curry. Curry nails the triple.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Lewis down low. Cole for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And it's Virginia Beach heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've got a fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Chicago trails by 7. Here's Lou. Fires the 3. Cans it from downtown. Lou's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Mitchell right side. Pass to Lou. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They swipe it. Now here's Rose. Deep 2 from Williamson. Reed with the block.
Outstanding defense by Reed there. He understands the importance of protecting the basket.
Oh, man, that was a loud bucket.
Williamson right side. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, it's almost like Zion's nickname could be and 1. Certainly happens a lot.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Virginia Beach.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And all game long, they've worked the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Chicago trails by 7. The shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Outside for Curry. It's good from long range. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
And both free throws good for Williamson.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Pass to Curry. Chicago grabs the miss. That's a 2 from Towns. And out of bounds, Virginia Beach will have it.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
And here is Curry. Williamson outside. .129 left to play here in the fourth. And Adebayo throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Yeah, the playmaking of Zion is a bit underrated. He created that three with the kickout pass.
And these are high-value shots inside. She's going to make that more often than not.
Now Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Dosunmu. Curry with the steal. Left side, Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. We've got a unique game for you here. Some collegiate players added to the regular mix. Tonight, it'll be Chicago going up against Virginia Beach. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Chicago grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
And here's Morant. Following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Here's Jordan. And he goes big with the dunk right over Ja Morant.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Here's and it's a great finish.
Oh, my. Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for Ja Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Morant with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Well, when you're giving up dunks like that, you know you're not doing enough defensively.
Here's Morant. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
Yeah, when Morant gets a step to the hoop, he's looking to drop the hammer on you.
Here's Jordan. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Jordan's got 7 points in the game. Pass to Peterson. And Danny Granger gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Inside. And here's Wilson. Clock at 6. Over Shaq. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Great positioning on the putback.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Yeah, and once Morant takes off like that, the defense has to know what's coming next.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Morant drives in.
Well, you have to deny these easy shots when you can't. They send a clear message to your opponents.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And here's Jordan outside. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. 13 points in the game.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. Wilson with it. And Granger picks him up defensively. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And so here is Chicago. 9-point game. Here's Wembanyama. O'Neal misses. Here's Peterson. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Chicago. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Out to Brooks. Just 4 to shoot. Now here's Morant for 3. It's hauled in by Fry.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Holmgren. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Wallace. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Wallace has got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago.
The assertive approach paying dividends there. Shot ready on the catch and made it look easy.
That's a lot of ground covered there on the bounce. Holmgren didn't need a lot of runway.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And with that mid-range jumper, Wiggins has the lift to shoot over almost anyone.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Wallace hits 2 free throws.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Westbrook. Out to Brooks. And the dunk by Brooks.
Averaging double-digit assists for a number of years. Russ can dish it.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Wiggins outside. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
And Westbrook throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see power.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, look at the elevation. Williams literally leaping at the chance for a slam.
Virginia Beach pulls it in. Right side, Westbrook. To the wing on the left. Here's Peterson. Pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The kick out to Westbrook. Here's Holmgren. Brooks outside. Back to Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. Tries yet again. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And so it's Chicago with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Jordan is doubled. Outside for Wembanyama. Another three for Chicago.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Here's Peterson. Hasn't made one yet. Back to Granger. Outside, Jordan. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, the explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Morant. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, the word dynamic really only scratches the surface with Ja Morant. The way he moves, his speed, it's all just on another level. Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Chicago leading by 22. Here's Jordan. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And he's good on the second. And so Morant will bring it up for Virginia Beach. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 10.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket. Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Pass to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Here's Wembanyama. Good, nice job down low. Wembanyama's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Peterson misses. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing.
Whoa!
Nice.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
Using that momentum on the drive to great effect. Now that's a dunk.
Throws it up high. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Peterson. Granger with the defensive effort. Chicago leading by 22. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Stolen by Brooks. Morant outside. Nifty move. And Morant throws it down.
Well, this kind of performance from Morant doesn't surprise anyone. He can score with the best of them.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's ready to talk things through with them. And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Face red, droopy eyes.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Watch out, dem off Balor's main face with steam from nose.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. Jordan way outside. For the three. Oh my goodness! With no time. Left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare.
Roll.
He guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Morant outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. To the paint. And they get it back. Morant with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
Morant looking around. To the middle. Peterson. Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's Wallace. And he goes big with the dunk right over Ja Morant.
Come on, Ben Wallace. Ridiculous.
Here's O'Neal. Basket good.
Yeah, the defense doing all they can, playing him very physically.
Oh my goodness.
And how powerful was that? Man, he is fun to watch around the rim.
Look, if you think you're going to get that over Wembanyama, you are crazy.
Here's Morant. Tries again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's an aggressive move. Catching the defender a little out of position.
O'Neal hits them both.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
Jordan's shot is off. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Here's Peterson. They grab their own miss. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And sometimes the D has no choice but to foul O'Neal. He's that dominant.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Chicago leading by 21. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now here's Iverson. Here's Reese. 4 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Shaq.
Well, that was a key pass from her. You always want to get your teammates involved. You shoot it better off a good pass.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
And both free throws good for Iverson. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Again, Chicago.
Another basket for him, and anytime he touches it, you just think it's going in.
Iverson with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Pass to Reese. And here's Iverson outside. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And a skilled scorer with good length. Wiggins is able to pull up right over the defense.
Here's Reese. Wallace covering. Jordan outside. And Jordan slams it in.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Lets it fly. Can't nail the jumper. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Wallace outside. Pass to Jordan. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Here's Shaq. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Pulls up, high post, and it falls.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. And so long, everyone. Welcome in, everyone, for some 2K basketball. Sure to be an entertaining contest. Some collegiate talent included in the lineup. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. To the inside, O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Curry gets the bucket.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
And the three ball is good. Curry's got 6.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Leonard, that's for 2. And the rejection by Bird. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And sometimes the D has no choice but to foul O'Neal. He's that dominant.
O'Neal hits them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Now here's Brunson. No good again that time.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Stewart. And the rejection by Curry.
Unamused face.
Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. Our game tonight featuring Providence as they go up against Virginia Beach. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And it's Providence to start out. And here is Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Bird outside. A kick out to O'Neal. And so it looks like it'll be Virginia Beach's ball.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And out of bounds, Virginia Beach will have it. And the big fella Alex R showing promise. Greg, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Kept alive. Looking to end the run. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Outside Edwards. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Left side. Oh, look at that.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Outside Dang. Now Dosunmu. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Outside Barrett. 5 to shoot. Providence needs to get a shot off. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
Curry attacking. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And it's Providence's ball. They're on a 16-6 run.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Pass to Chambers. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking. And it's Providence holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've set... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Providence.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
O'Neal on the wing. Outside Barrett. And O'Neal gets it to go. Shaq's got 6 points.
I mean, some guys prefer this corner shot. He certainly makes it look easy this time.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Back to Dosunmu. Pass to Sarr. And a miss there on the triple. Virginia Beach trails by 10. Now here's Bird. Screen by O'Neal. To the paint. It's stolen by Dang. It's Barrett on the wing. Nothing on the board. slams it in.
And what a basket by Barrett, looking unafraid to take on these difficult challenges down low.
Providence shooting their first foul shot of the game. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Virginia Beach. It's a 13-point game. Barrett, no good. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Pass to Shaq. Out to Bird. Bird makes a move. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
I can't think of a shot or move that Larry Bird doesn't have in his arsenal.
Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. It's stolen by Dang. And Providence now pushing it up. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Here's Bird. A shake. Rebounded by Providence. Barrett wide open. He fires. From outside, off the mark. Virginia Beach trails by 15. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Luol Deng.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite-level passer.
And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's Barrett penetrating. And a wide open look for Saw. Just 3 to shoot. Good on the three-point shot. Saw's got 6 points.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
Outside, O'Neal. It's Barrett on the wing. Another 3 for Providence.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And it's Providence out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. Right back after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Bird with the bounce pass. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Pass to O'Neal. Takes a 3. Drills it from outside. 11 points in the game.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Dosunmu's shot is off. Virginia Beach trails by 18. Inside. And stolen by Song. On the wing, Dang. And another basket for Providence.
Yeah, and being able to catch and shoot is a skill in itself. Some guys need the ball in their hands to be effective.
Bird looking it over. And he drives in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And Barrett slams it in.
Explosive off the bounce with great body control. Barrett's most effective when going downhill.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Bird pulls it in. And so Bird will bring it up for Virginia Beach. They trail by 18. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Sarr drops in the tray. Sarr's got 9.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Back to Shaq. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Alex Sarr. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Providence leading by 16. Outside, O'Neal. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Shaq with it. He's picked up by Dang. Back to O'Neal. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. There's 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by Chambers. Virginia Beach trails by 16. To the middle. O'Neal, no good.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Good on the triple. Shaq's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Dosunmu. Takes the 3. Paul grabs the board. With the drive. Rebounded by Providence. For 3, Barrett. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barrett's got 13 points.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
And it's Providence holding a 20. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Providence leading by 22. Driving to the basket.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett, a terror. Love seeing him hammer it home.
Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Driving the lane. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Good job there of going on the attack and putting pressure on the rim.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Dang. And, oh my goodness, what a play.
How about the quickness on the drive from Curry? The moment he finds his opening, that guy is off to the races.
From the wing, Virginia Beach pulls it in. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Down low. Here's Chambers. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Yeah, the defense looks helpless to stop him. They got to figure out something different.
Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Well, I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but he drained it.
O'Neal outside. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. O'Neal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Dosunmu's shot's good.
Well, good job there getting to his spot. That was a good-looking 3.
Right side Barrett. The tray. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And, well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
2 points. That one goes. 15 points for Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Pass to Chambers. O'Neal with the steal. To the inside. Dosunmu.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
It's hauled in by Bird.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Dang gets a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the 3-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Alex Song.
Clearly a foul.
O'Neal hits them both. Here's Dosunmu. And so Providence takes the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got something special for you tonight. Added to the roster for this one, some collegiate players will be out there as well. A great chance for them to prove themselves. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Pass to Peterson. The three. Cans it from downtown. Peterson's got the opening basket of the game for Virginia Beach.
Well, you talk about a toolsy forward. Caleb Wilson has tremendous upside. The size, the reach, and the agility to make an immediate impact on the game, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Now, here's O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Pass to Wilson. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice pass to set that bucket up.
Count that one.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
It's stolen by Green. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Atlanta with the ball. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? You give Morant about an 11 there?
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Well, that's a win for the offense when you get some easy chances at the line.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from elite suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Here's Peterson. Darren Williams picking up that last basket. Takes a three. No good on that one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Jefferson. Virginia Beach pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Confident shot. Knew he wanted to fire and did not hesitate.
Here is Williams. Following the score by Dylan Brooks. Pass to Stewart. 6 on the shot clock. Buries the long-range jumper.
Sharp shooting from Stewie. She is the definition of a stretch big.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by Draymond Green. Now Morant. Green with the rebound.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And Stewart gets it to go.
Stewart's offensive prowess, allowing her to nail that jumper there. I could watch her shoot all day.
Pass to Peterson. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Holmgren. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
And it goes down 2 points. It could go. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The Hawks on top, leading by a point. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So it's Atlanta now. Out to the right wing. Here's Peterson. Good on the three-point shot. Peterson's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Virginia Beach.
When you watch Peterson shoot, he does it with confidence. And that shot is already refined.
So it's the Hawks now. Trailing by 2. And it's Okafor missing. Here's Brooks. It's hauled in by Stewart. And here's Atlanta. Lets it go from deep. Pass to Ionescu. Shoots the 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Hachimura. Back to Hamilton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ionescu. And at last they get one to fall. Ionescu's got the lead up to 1 now for Atlanta. Here's Peterson. Wilson inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Hamilton outside. Ball's knocked loose. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's McCain. It's McCain on the wing. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And Virginia Beach with the possession here. They trail by 1. Deflected by Collison.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. Here's Iverson. Michael Jordan on the wing. Shoots it. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Virginia Beach shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Free throw good. Iverson.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. O'Neal with the steal. Look out, Rim. Here comes Shaq.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts. but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
A nice shot by McCain.
Well, a big key to jump shooting, staying consistent with your mechanics.
And Iverson throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Iverson into the lane. Makes it off the glass. Iverson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
19 seconds left to play here in the half. Fires from deep. Oh, Iverson showing range.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Back to McCain. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Virginia Beach leads by only 2. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Fires the three.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length. Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Stewart with it. Here's O'Neal. Shaq going to work inside.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Here's Iverson. 9 points in the game so far. Over Williams. Rebounded by the Hawks. Shaq down low. Inside. Outside, Green. Here's Shaq. O'Neal on the wing. Hawks passing it around. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Green with the block.
You see the defensive instincts there. That's what makes Green one of the best.
Here's Jordan. Over to the left wing. No coverage that time. Reese has got the lead up to 5 now for Virginia Beach.
And right there, she shows her touch from long distance. She's got a nice shot.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Atlanta trails by 5. Here's McCain. They get it back. Four on the clock. For the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. McCain's got 9.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
And then Jordan slams it in.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Left side, O'Neal. Shaq goes right through him.
That's a heads-up play by her. Saw her teammate pop open and got the ball moving when she needed to.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And the speed of Iverson is so difficult to keep up with. When he's driving, you're sometimes forced to foul. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Crosses over. Reese. Hamilton right side. Iverson outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Atlanta trails by 3. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
For the tie, a nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, look, just a few years ago, that's a bad shot. Not anymore.
Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
To the inside. And a check with the rebound. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. And Shaq with the slam.
And what a pass from her right there. You love seeing this kind of team.
Holmgren outside. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. The lead is 2. There's the pick. The drive by Iverson. Holmgren in the post.
Oh, does Chet even have to jump? He's got so much length.
The offensive rebound. Pass to O'Neal. Goes back up. Misses at the rim. Virginia Beach leading by 4. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Williams for 3. On the wing, Williams. Right side, Collison. Holmgren with the steal. Hamilton with it. Williams picks him up. And Jefferson sends it back.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketball plays.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Pass to Jordan. 6 to shoot. Jordan driving in. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, the explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. They get the rebound. Here's O'Neal. Rebounding and scoring, Shaquille O'Neal.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
And here is Iverson. Pass to Reese. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, you know Reese wants the ball in big spots. She loves the spotlight. Another reason Stewart is all world. She has a sense for when to pour it on and just understands game situation.
Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Green inside the three-point line. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Iverson outside. Pass to Reese. Back to Iverson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Darren Williams.
Clearly a foul.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. So it's the Hawks now. Good D by Holmgren. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Yes!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Hamilton. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here. No, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
That's good from O'Neal.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
Here's Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
A volume shooter. Iverson stays aggressive on offense, whether he's hot or cold. And right now, he's on fire.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Knocks it loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. Here's Stewart. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
Yeah, and being able to catch and shoot is a skill in itself. Some guys need the ball in their hands to be effective.
Pass to Stewart. Puts up a 3. Tries again. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 19 points.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Here's Iverson. The putback. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Atlanta trails by 3. Down low. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Count.
Nice poise from him there. Taken over in a big moment.
They get the rebound. Outside for Jefferson. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Shows the quickness that time. Jefferson just gets it in a hurry.
Iverson up top. Pass to Reese. Holmgren wide open. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. He can't hit that time. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Hamilton. So Virginia Beach picking up the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that'll do it, folks. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you later on.
Grungy.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. What an intriguing game we've got for you tonight. One tremendous college player will be included in the lineup. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Well, you talk about a toolsy forward. Caleb Wilson has tremendous upside. The size, the reach, and the agility to make an immediate impact on the game, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Payton's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Payton. The three from Porzingis. Wilson grabs the board. Pass to Holmgren. Morant outside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, does Chet even have to jump? He's got so much length.
Now here's Payton. Guarded by Morant. Here's Porzingis. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
Morant drives in. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, just so many ways Morant can create.
Payton looking around. Over Morant. Payton, good.
Well, that's just taking what the defense gives. You can usually find some room in that mid-range area.
Here's Morant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, the word dynamic really only scratches the surface with Ja Morant. The way he moves, his speed, it's all just on another level.
Now here's Porzingis. It's Morant with the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? You give Morant about an 11 there?
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And even 3-on-3 break. Morant with it. He's picked up by Morant. Collins in the post. Good D by Holmgren. Here's Peterson.
Oh my God.
And that's where athleticism and style comes together. What a move there by Peterson.
Here's Edgecombe. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Virginia Beach shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And if you write up a wish list of qualities in an NBA guard, Darren Peterson checks just about every box. He's in that old school mold in that he can play either spot in the backcourt, and his explosiveness puts him in rare air indeed.
Brooks misses.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Lewis down low. Out to Porzingis. 5 on the clock. There's a good screen. And the three ball is good. Porzingis has got 5 points so far. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Virginia Beach leads by just 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Virginia Beach.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
On the wing, Johnson. Free throw line jump shot. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Here's Peterson. Right wing. Here's Wilson. Holmgren at the elbow. Stolen by Lewis. And now Orlando on the break. Offensive rebound. Lets the three fly. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Here's Peterson. To the paint. Here's Wilson. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
It's so quick off the floor. Wilson with the easy deuce.
Turkoglu with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And he gives the whistle for the 3-second call. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Morant. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
Here's Peterson. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing. Orlando trails by 5. From deep, Turkoglu.
Yeah, classic block out. You love to see that. Taking care of the defensive glass.
The three-pointer is right on target. Morant's got 8 points.
Well, that's a good sign there from Morant. He needs to keep making those shots in order to open this offense up.
Turkoglu outside. There's a screen by Collins. Another miss by Orlando. Virginia Beach leading by 8. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the half. Holmgren. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Edgecombe. Good on the 13-footer.
Control, confidence, Edgecombe showing it all from the midi.
Pass to Peterson. Holmgren the screen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Porzingis.
Answering the challenge of the defense and managing to get that shot off in time.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
From deep, Adebayo. Virginia Beach leading by 7. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, Morant just puts so much pressure on the defense to make a choice on that pick and roll.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Edgecombe. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Edgecombe's got 4 points this quarter.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
And it's Virginia Beach bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's Payton. Shoots over Morant. And the basket by Payton.
Well, Payton likes to work up close and personal with the basket, but boy, he can stretch it out when he needs to.
Over in the corner, Edgecombe. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, we know something every scout liked about VJ Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
That rim has a family.
And so Payton will bring it up for Orlando. Trailing by 5. Pass to Porzingis. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Stewart. He's guarded by Adebayo. O'Neal outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Launches a 3. Edgecombe, no good. Free throw good, Stewart.
Not just an incredible talent. Stewart is also a winner. Someone you build your franchise around.
Kick out to Hamilton. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Hamilton's got the lead up to 9 now for Virginia Beach. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Orlando trails by 9. Cousins inside. over O'Neal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Shaq.
Well, for his position, DeMarcus Cousins has a great build, capable of being a physical big man, but also pretty agile for his size and able to adapt to his opponent.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's Jordan. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Morant, the bounce pass. Lewis with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, I love watching Lewis with the hammer on that one, refusing to just lay it up.
And the foul called on Rashard Lewis. That is his first foul of the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Hamilton outside. Clock at 6. Here's Iverson.
Yeah, and when Morant puts in the effort on defense, he can be very effective.
Here's Cousins. Drills it from outside. And now it's just a 4-point Virginia Beach lead.
Well, he saw some daylight and fired away.
Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Stewart in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. And now a 9-point Virginia Beach lead. Lewis outside. .30 seconds left in the third. From deep, Adebayo. Virginia Beach pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Adebayo sends it back.
What a defensive force. Bam sees him cut at the rim and denies him the bucket.
Here's Johnson. No good with the wing jumper. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's Virginia Beach up by 9. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Virginia Beach leading by 9. Poke loose. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop. And it's off from 3-point range. Pass to Iverson. Back to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, she's got some ups. When you give her a launching pad, she will use it.
Payton outside. Over Iverson. The shot by Payton, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Back to O'Neal. Shaq controls in the paint.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And out of bounds, Virginia Beach will have it.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
Stewart down low. Got a hand on it.
Look at that rim protection. He just erased that shot.
Fires the three. Drains the three-pointer. And Virginia Beach leads by 16.
Can't fall asleep guarding Stewart from downtown. She has range that you simply have to respect.
Will it go? Hamilton pulls it in. Pass to Iverson. Now, here's Stewart. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Shaq. And D'Alembert pulls it down. And so Payton will bring it up for Orlando. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. To the right side. Here's D'Alembert. Another miss by Orlando. Virginia Beach leading by 16. Here's Iverson. Pass to Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And the basket by Payton.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Pass to Stewart. Shaq down low. And the rebound goes to D'Alembert. Orlando trails by 15. No good from Circalou. Stewart with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Here's O'Neal over D'Alembert. And taken away by Johnson. Rodman looking it over. Rodman double teamed. And stolen by Hamilton. Lays it up off the glass. And Virginia Beach leads by 17.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Payton from outside. Another miss by Orlando. Circalou grabs the board. So Virginia Beach picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.